Mr. Solheim, it's my extreme honor to have this talk with you. So we know that you are a regular guest to China, and it's your second time to be here in Guiyang. So what are the impressions of this city so far?
Look, we made a short round trip in Guizhou province the other day, and it's such a beautiful, beautiful place. Very hilly, extremely green. It has the biggest ethnic diversity of any province in China. By the way, it's also a data experiment zone or pilot zone for China for big data. So it's not just the beautiful nature, but also the high-level technology in this province.
At this year's Eco Forum, one of the major topics is the SDGs, and this year marks the 10th anniversary of these plans, with 5 years left to realize the 2030 blueprint. So from your perspectives, what are the major obstacles existing now to realize these plans?
Average human being today living a much longer life, is much better educated, is much better health, and at any other point in human history. That's what the Sustainable Development Goals are about. So why don't we celebrate progress? China in May this year added 100 gigawatt of solar energy to the grid. Well, that's absolutely enormous. To make a comparison, this 1 month of addition in China is 4 times the entire energy net in Bangladesh. But Bangladesh is the 8th largest nation in the world. It's not a small place. It's 3 times all the hydropower we have ever established in my home country of Norway, and we are fully dependent on hydropower. So let's look to all these positive developments all over the planet and then try to do more of it.
So as you mentioned earlier, that China is accelerating its dual carbon goals and green transformation. So how could Chinese models and achievements contribute to the SDGs?
President Xi Jinping is inspiring people by his speech that lucid waters and lush mountains are invaluable assets, underlining that economy and ecology is one. And then it's business, because all the scale and innovation in the green sectors is coming in business. Last month I visited Yadea. This is the largest producer of electric scooters in the world. They make incredibly 1 electric scooter every 2 seconds. And the batteries will be cheaper, more secure, and much more environment friendly. And that's the contribution of business and the private sector. China is now by far the most important investor in green development, also outside China, but we should welcome many more investments.
So, Mr. Solheim, you are one of the representatives from the BRIGC, and you've suggested that we need to position the BRI as the major platform for green investment as the green corridor. So how has the greening of the BRI progressed in recent years?
Look, there's enormous progress. I mean, in the early days, there was a lot of brown projects in Belt and Road, but after President Xi declared that China will stop all overseas coal investments, there was a sea change. Now the background color of Belt and Road is green. We see green corridors, like, for example, the high-speed rail from Jakarta to Bandung in Indonesia, or the China-Laos Railroad, or many railroads in Africa, built and constructed by China, financed sometimes from China, and part of Belt and Road. Wonderful green corridors. Look, China produces the cheapest solar panels in the world, makes the most wonderful electric cars in the world, most wonderful electric batteries in the world. We just spoke about CATL. So we should encourage Chinese companies to make more investments abroad. I just mentioned CATL in Indonesia. BYD has made a huge number of investments in Brazil, in Turkey, in Uzbekistan, many other places. We need to see more Chinese foreign investments, because then they help share the technology, and they will also help producing jobs.